All right, seniors, this is for Friday the 9th. I'm going to walk you through what I'm asking you to do for work today. It's important that you communicate with other people in your group once you find out who those people are and make a plan, as well as from 9 in the morning to 11 in the morning, I will be at our regular class Zoom link if you have questions. So let's go through your task for today. We are based off of that E.E. Cummings piece we read yesterday, the non-lecture 2 piece on page 17 in your student readers. We are translating it into accessible language that the average person can understand and make sense of. So if you haven't read the piece or listened to the piece, do that first. We have a PDF right here and an audio file. So all you have to do is click this file. And it will just start playing. If you want to stop it, click it again. Your second step is to review the task. So we looked at this just briefly yesterday, and I am asking you, like we just said, translate it into language that most people could understand, right? We think kind of teen speak, what an average 16, 17, 18-year-old will be able to make sense of. And I want you to treat the PowerPoint slide you're going to be working on, treat it like it's a poster board. So if that means making things small and like putting it kind of over in one corner and then doing like larger pictures, you can change the background, you can edit it in any way you want. If you can keep it on one slide, perfect. If you need to do 2 slides, fine. I say no more than two slides. I don't think you'd have to use more than 2. So don't go into a 3rd slide. The slides should contain the original text, so what you're translating and the translation, right? So you could do a side by side. You could do something, if you do 2 slides, translated, non-translated, 1 to 2 pictures that can help us understand the text, right? Is there some image that people should really focus on to help them understand what's going on? And if your section has highlighted words or a highlighted phrase, that's what you're looking up and defining. So you could either look it up in the dictionary, you could Google it, but there are some phrases that you just have to interpret, like winning, everywhere-ish. If those are words I highlighted, you might just kind of have to figure out what you think the poet's trying to say by using those words. Your final step is with your group. So you can see the groups here, 1 through 11. You are working on your PowerPoint slide. So I put it here that you can use Control-Alt-M. If you click on something in a Google Doc, that will open up a comment. You can tag people in the comments. So say I'm working with Melanie and Mariana and Blessing, and I want to know if Mariana has found the picture yet. I can just do @Mariana and it'll find her and take. And I can ask the question there and then she's able to respond. So that's one way to talk with each other. A lot of you, I think, know each other because you requested the groups, and I tried really hard to make sure you're with at least one person you requested. Right, if you have a text, if you can stay in contact that way. There are some people who you might just not hear from tomorrow, so do your best to as much as you can, as much as you feel like is fair, and we can always fill in the gaps later on. So once you find your group, so say I'm Miguel, I'm going to click on group 7. It's going to open up for me. If you're not Miguel and you're not in group 7, it's not going to open up for you, so don't try and get into other people's. So everyone has the first 2 slides are the same, and then their 3rd slide showcases what I'm asking them to do. So they're going to read this, they're going to try to understand it either individually or together as a group, and then translating it, finding 1 to 2 pictures, and for this group they would define the word epoch. So stop by, shoot me an email if you have questions, and I will see you all on Monday or tomorrow if you decide to stop by.